Welcome back to another Beaumont Weekly. Today's a big day. Today is a very, very big day because finally the Northgate project is underway. Today we're going to be showing you around this site, but we're going to start off in Baring Street, show you the progress there. We're going down to Wakefield, look at a new site, meeting a valuation officer at Denby Dale, meeting up with some of our partners, having a good chat. It's a long day, but it's great news that Darlington is finally kicking off. Kicking off! Kick my mum! So we're starting at Baring Street, and as you can see, the whole pavement has just been ripped up the whole way down the street. I had no idea this was happening. But it's amazing news because they're putting fibre in, as you can see. So we're gonna have full fibre for this property, which is brilliant. Scaffolding's gone up as we're doing a load of work to the bay windows, and we're gonna put a new render on and things like that. So a facelift is happening. It's like plastic surgery for properties. Hello mate, you alright? Hello, hello. You alright Adam? That's the touch, isn't it? What? Sticking fibre down the street. Yeah. Did you know that was happening? Did they give any notice or anything?
I told them to do it, man.
Still parked just fine.
I told them to do it.
Give us Wi-Fi. What are you saying?
Well, I was going to start in the cellar, but there's no lights turned on yet. We're having to dig all the cellar floors up.
Oh nice, love that. That's always fun.
Sewerage is coming in from outside.
Sewage?
It's been backfeeding, there's a blockage somewhere. It's full up with sewerage, and we can't leave it like that, like. You'll never stop the smell of the room.
Fuck's sake. Oh fuck yeah.
Pure sewage, so we've got to get up to the cause of it.
So we can smell shit in here basically because there's sewage coming in from somewhere. So have you just halted works down here until you got this sorted then?
Yeah, there's no point in doing anything down there until we couldn't get to the bottom of it. There's a manhole missing somewhere.
Yeah.
It's probably under there.
And no authority has a location for where the manhole could be?
Absolutely not.
That's so annoying, isn't it?
I'm hoping there's a manhole there. There should be.
Yeah.
But there's not a house on the street the same we can look at and say it should be the same as that. They're all slightly different.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, big excavation, yeah, I'm trying to get a couple of navies in for that.
What's a navvy?
Navi?
Yeah.
It's short for the term navigator.
What's that?
It was the old Irishman that used to dig all the railways up.
Oh, is it?
Build the railways. They used to get paid £6 a day.
6 pints?
Yep.
Well, you get paid in beer?
Suit and tie, digging up for the railways. So your scaffolds up.
Yeah, nice. Nice. So what's the first part of action? Sort the bays?
No, just strip off the whole front, get it all stripped out, see what's behind it, and then make a decision from there, you know.
So basically, we were going to have the washing machines downstairs next to the kitchen, but then when I was looking at the 3D model for the plans, I was thinking, do you know what, we've got this dead space here, I wonder if we could put them here, two next to each other. It means we buy the space back downstairs for the kitchen and make the most of this dead space, as well as the tenants not having to travel as far to wash their clothes. Good solution. Right here. Rob, would you say this is like, you know, like room 6 and 7 in Wakefield? And again, these really nice en-suites. I prefer this orientation. The shower spaced out on the left, a bit of a wider room. It's easier to sort of operate in here. That's good, that's nice and compact.
Yeah.
And this looks really good, man. But I don't know how we got this room that big.
Actually one of the bigger ones, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And then also upstairs, I was interested to see how this space ends up playing out. The only worry is how big we get this room. Adam said we're bringing it to like there and then have like a little thing in here. Yeah, you stick a bed in there, it'll be a good room.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, it'd be a well good room.
That's a good size.
As long as we keep that, because we've done well on all the others. All the others are wicked. Yeah, I'm thinking if we could get a hobbit in there.
Get a little one in there.
The wall in this one's going under here, isn't it?
I think we were bringing it off there, yeah.
35 metres long, you know.
Is it?
And we haven't really decided what's happening here, have we? Whatever's going to be here is dead.
Yeah.
It's no good to you for anything.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can't afford to play with that. I was opening the door that way.
It's opening it that
Put
way.
it there, is opening it that way. Let's see. Let's have a look now. Let's get this right before you go. So that's your bedroom with your door here.
If you don't have to move that at all, you probably need about there, wouldn't you?
If you're happy with that size.
Nah, that's then quite small, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, well, I've marked that room out at 4 metres. It's meant to be 3.1, so I put my own suite here.
The toilet, would that go?
The toilet going there.
Why are you squatting when you say that? Oh, you can't go there right in front of the fucking shower, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
According to this, that steps out a little bit further.
See, these drones, they look fantastic on paper. Like.
Aye, but fitting it in reality,
Yeah.
that kicks in a lot further, and that kicks out
Yes.
further. On the drone, that kicks out to about there.
You can't get the stairs.
You can't because it's the
Yeah,
top
it
of the
kicks
stairs.
The drones, sometimes you look at them and say, what size fucking toilet's that like? They fit it in the hole, but didn't they?
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a bit
We're
wider
never
there.
going to get that much on it. Like. See, originally I said the toilet would go that way around.
Well, do you know what? If we're talking about having this up here as well, this door,
Yeah. Well, this really wants to be out here. Yeah.
You got your feet wide, feet-
that gives you loads of space to
That's
then
big
have.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then double on
It's
this side.
going to come like this.
We're getting somewhere though with the actual orientation
Yeah.
though. Like that room looks pretty sorted.
It's still a good sized room. But I think up here they should have 1,000 trays in. 1,000 trays is pretty big, you know. It's a big tray, so.
The 1200's even bigger.
Well, of course it is. I think 1,000.
Yeah.
Big enough.
It's just
Big tray. It's still a big shower tray, 1,000. It's a big tray. I've got one in one of my bathrooms in my house.
yeah.
I shower in it, and it's quite a big tray. I mean, I don't want to actually break your arm. I'm just trying to put up your back a little bit.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Where we need to fight space.
Space.
Yeah. Where we're fighting for space. But I agree with you. Maybe certainly go 1100. You still could have a bedside table in there, you know. Like your bed could finish there.
Yeah.
So it still gives us something. I just think if we're offering 1200 mil, which I definitely don't think he's going bigger than that. I do think that's big. But it just means that they're not going to find anyone else offering that, and that's where we want to be. We want to be the best we could possibly be without spending, you know, on gold floors and shit.
Probably come out of here.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Nice one, Adam. Yeah, let me know any comments on Buzzers Bar, any initial questions. Up and just have one big open plan kitchen rather than two little skinny ones. It should be a lightweight timber frame.
No, I'm talking about underneath.
Underneath.
Really, you want the structural engineer in there.
Yeah, no, that's the plan.
What I'll do is I'll go and rip some ceiling sections out so you can actually view what's up there.
Wicked, nice one, man.
Okay.
Appreciate it. See you soon. Show you what's going on out here. Local council is digging up all the road and they're sticking in a fibre connection and sort out all the cladding on the windows and make it look really nice and modern. That's us done here for Baring Street. It's looking good, man. There's a lot of progress being made. Also, those people there, remember I put the letters through the door? Yeah. They got in touch with me about a month later and they called me up. It was about 2 days ago and they went, hello, yeah, we weren't actually interested in selling, but now you've mentioned it, we're really interested. We'd like to meet you at the property, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, wicked, yeah, cool. All right, I'll send one of our contractors around. And then within about half an hour, they called back and went, oh, actually, we're not interested now. And I was like, okay, cool, nice. Thanks for wasting my time. But that's a 5-bed HMO. I think they'll come back to us. I'm going to throw them a number.
The wife called you up saying, actually, we're quite interested. And the husband went, no, pretend like you're not interested, and they'll offer more.
We'll see. I just think there's some good opportunities with these ones because they're such big properties. This one here especially. But yeah, cool. Right now, that's Darlington. We get to see the Northgate building. Right, so a quick pit stop just before we get to Darlington. We're about 5 minutes down the road from Baring Street, and you might remember this location. Jump outside the car a sec. So we were here before in a recent vlog. This property right here, Beaufront Terrace, which has a creepily similar name to my second name.
And mine.
It's bang opposite the metro station. Super good location, love it. And within 24 hours of viewing this thing, we bought it. We're just going through conveyancing now. Jeff's already had a look at it and he said it's the best property we've ever bought. It'll be super cheap, quick turnaround, 6-bed HMO, really good condition. Obviously we're gonna rip out all the cosmetic stuff, but there's hardly anything to do on it. We can keep the kitchen, they're leaving some of their appliances. A very simple and quick job. We reckon we can get it turned around in 12 weeks. So, Beaufront Terrace, that'll be our next project, coming to the YouTube channel soon. Now, Darlington.
Am I coming with?
No.
Please, can I come with?
Yeah, hi.
Like the chandelier.
And here we are, Darlington. The Northgate building is finally starting the development phase. We've had the asbestos guys in there for the last 4 weeks stripping out, which obviously we couldn't get into film because of health and safety reasons. This has been a long time coming, about 9 months since we secured this site, going through planning permission, getting the whole site sorted. There's loads of delays because of COVID, but now we've got planning approved, we've got conditions implemented, site plans submitted, building control acknowledged, it's ready to go. And now we start the full strip out phase. So we're just gonna show you around before we go through ripping out the whole property, which should take about 4 or 5 weeks, and then development commences from there. It's gonna be an exciting one, this, it'll be about a 12-month project, big one. Let's have a look. Hello, Bob. You all right? Yeah, good. Here it is. It's finally underway.
Yeah, we've got 4 blokes in there working, but we've got no electricity at the moment.
The supply's on,
The
isn't it?
supply's there, but we
Okay.
obviously had to isolate it for the asbestos.
Yeah.
There is some substantial steel work under that
Is there?
floor. Yeah.
Under the first floor. Is that good for us in terms of being able to?
So we know there's plenty of support up there.
I mean, it's a solid building. I think it's like 150 years old as well, you know. Where have the asbestos guys been then?
You can follow them basically by the holes in the ceilings. This is the sort of place they've been checking, but most of it is up on the next floor.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this room
Yeah.
and everything that side of that passageway for our welfare.
Yeah.
This will be our canteen. I'm going to get a few more tables and chairs.
Yeah, nice.
Bring a microwave and everything in here. So this is their main, obviously where they mainly had it.
Shit. God fucking hell, there's a lot of steel, isn't
There
there?
is
Man.
some big steel beams in here.
Massive steel work.
Yeah, and I don't think the structural engineer realises there's this much in here.
No.
That's our first one gone.
Wow. I had no idea there was this much steel here. We thought it was just slabs, didn't we? It's a bit of a game changer, isn't it, this?
Yeah. These lads will lit everything that's non-structural. Let's say we wanted to start below, but because of the light, we're starting up here today.
But that's major though, because this was one of the question marks. And now we know that's there. That means we could get supporting to the loft. Worst case, we were thinking we have to pay to put in.
Yeah.
But it's here already. Shit! Hello, mate. Hello.
Well, hello, big boy.
There's another column that kicks above that one, goes that way. That's it.
Just run straight along, yeah, all the way to the end. And then probably the same.
Yeah, that's definitely the same there carrying through, and there'll be another one at that end somewhere.
Can you explain what we found that was unexpected and what that implication is?
So we knew obviously all these floors were supported adequately, but we need to build out the loft. And to do that, we need to then know that we can put that weight of the loft onto the first floor, that then leads onto the ground floor, that then leads into the foundations. And the biggest worst case for us was that we'd have to put in all our own steelwork to support that loft, or put in load-bearing walls all the way through, which could fuck up the design load. So there was a few options we had, but the worst case, we'd have to put in a load of steelwork.
By taking the roof off as well, maybe dropping them in.
Well, yeah, and then how the fuck you even get the steel in there? It would have been a nightmare, but now we know all the steel's here.
All of it's here, definitely.
Well, we'll find out.
Next week, when these walls start coming
Oh, it's going to be
it'll
amazing.
actually look a big space.
Yeah, it will, yeah. I'll be looking forward to that day for a long time.
Yeah.
This whole thing ripped out. But mate, that is an absolute touch. Yeah, man.
Massively helps that. They're in good condition as well.
Yeah, mate, they look banging.
There was a couple of places that I see that we didn't have a lot of bearing, to be honest. But all you would need to do is splice a plate on and extend it.
What does splice it together mean?
So basically, if you had two beams, there, 2 I-beams, yeah?
Yeah.
So you butt them up, and then you put a plate long ways and you bolt through that plate. So
Gotcha.
It's just mechanical.
So you basically make one big
yeah,
beam.
so that's nothing compared to what we possibly could have had to do.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, fucking I was dreading having to put beside some big fucking steel.
Yeah, mate.
I was thinking, oh please.
Crane, roof off. I don't know where the lift actually is, but instead of blocking this off, which doesn't really matter, but we could potentially use these as a store cupboard.
Yeah.
It may be that we can make a couple of the apartments a little bit bigger where we've got the store cupboards proposed. Do you know what I mean? Then just a little door, cleaning cupboard, whatever.
That room staying, everything that side staying until bitter end, because we can use that as a welfare facilities. That'll be our office.
When you apply next now?
Monday.
Every Monday.
Yeah, we'll literally come up every Monday. Sometimes it'll just be a quick nip through. But it would have been sick to help with some of the strip out, you know. I always, whenever I see it happening, I'm like, I just want to get a fucking sledgehammer and just get stuck in.
I slowed the lads down upstairs because they wanted to just smash around with sledgehammer, and I said, no, cut it into panels so we can carry it out and keep the dust down, because we don't want to start upsetting people.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I wouldn't have that self-control. There's one more we're looking at today, and we've got it secured off market. This is about 850 square metres at present. We're going to make it, I think it's like 1,200 with a loft.
It's the Darlington management team.
It's been like nearly 9 months, might even be more than that now, since we secured this one. It's fucking good to finally see it cracking. 9 months,
Going before you come because I thought today was going to be a no-no.
Is it?
I was quite pleased when you turned up and I thought at least we've got something.
No, decent. To be fair, I didn't know what to expect. Just wanted to make sure the asbestos was all sorted. All right, well, we'll come back every Monday. Normally every Monday. Well, nice one, Bob.
Cheers, buddy.
Appreciate it, man. Alan, sir, nice. Thank you, guys. Nice one, guys. All right, so that's us wrapped up here at Darlington. Finally, it's up and running. It's beautiful to see. I love that this is now progressing forwards. Stay tuned. Every week we're going to do an update, and we'll do a big update on the site specifically soon. Once it's all stripped out, it's going to look so different. Exciting stuff. Right, now down to Wakefield. We've got a viewing.
I thought we were never going to go back to Wakefield. We're done there.
Yeah, well, we've got other properties in Wakefield, mate.
What?
You can't just not go back. They pulled it all out, and there's just loads of steel behind the walls, holding up the whole thing. Yeah, because we were worried we'd have to rip off the loft and bring a crane in.
I'll get this carpet.
Hello. Almost feels a bit pointless, this little extension. It's not in good nick, that. When was this last a shop?
About 6 months, 8 months ago.
6 months? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it your place?
Yes.
Your
my
place?
family's, yeah.
Your family's place? Nice. These floors are a bit wonky, aren't they? Yeah, all of this will come out. There's definitely a failed floor here somewhere. Yeah, or they've just built it really badly. Because there's nothing in the wall to suggest it's fallen down.
Honestly.
Yeah, nice.
The issue is because we spared this.
There's not much headroom really. Might be loads of headroom if you like. But do you know what? It's quite a big space.
Why is it good to see the cellar height?
Well, if it's a deeper floor level, then you could tank it out, and then you've got livable space. If you can bang some windows in, you definitely need to get the permissions for the windows at the front, but it's not impossible. But with the floor being like this, you have to dig it down a good 3 foot maybe. Then you might have to underpin the foundations. It becomes very costly. So it's likely not something we'd do. Probably just block it off. Oh, these are steep, aren't they? Yeah, these are good height as well. Is there a ladder for your loft?
No.
Can you open it at all? Even if you just shine a light up there just to see the height. Is it?
Careful, careful, careful.
Here's your main one. These can come out. You get ensuite in here, it's a big double. So I'm thinking you get some stairs going right up here, and you get another 3 upstairs. Yeah, I mean the whole building's definitely got a worrying amount of subsidence, which I wonder where that comes from. It might just be joists over time have moved, but it also could be that there's a foundation slipping. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice one.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Oh, there is actually a hefty crack. I thought it was just a piece of the plaster, but that is actually quite a crack. That's one of those scary cracks. Yeah, 2 of them were young professionals, and then there's a group of 5 who local contractors got them stuck here for 18 months. So they're taking 18-month tenancies, which is banging.
Nice, done a really good job.
No, nice one.
Nice finish, really nice finish.
Yeah, it's about trying to get a good design, but not spending heaven and earth. But good sized rooms and big showers. That house on the corner.
Yeah.
Literally, the one behind that is Avondale.
Ah, cool.
That's so close to this one. Yeah, wonder if you like. 7 bedrooms, yeah, we got 3 downstairs, 4 upstairs, and then a kitchen diner in between. Yeah, if you need me to answer any questions, I can walk around with you if you want. The second we got the agreements, I'll get those over to you guys.
What was it before then, the shop?
It was an old shop front. It's the same size, a little bit more work in some areas on this, but then less in others, so better condition, but it's an old fishery, so there's like a wet floor at the back. Oh. You want a fish shop, do you?
Yeah, it's all right at lunchtime.
Maybe, mate, maybe we'll bring it back. We'll see. Stay tuned. It's pretty basic, isn't it? Like there's not really much to worry about in terms of the type of ground it is. I don't think any surveys would crop up any nasties. There is no street scene here or here. No. So they've got no argument to say we want it to be in keeping with the local area. So that's one of our big benefits for getting the volume. And I think we could bring it out probably to about here. And I reckon you could even maybe get another foot that comes out here. And then get a bike storage at the back and fence it off. And then obviously 2 stories up the whole way around, take off the roof, get a new pitch up there. And that's the big scheme.
In terms of the actual land footprint, it's not that dissimilar to that one.
No, it's not, yeah. That's the thing. If we extend onto this one, we're kind of using up some of the existing walls. So there's a single story, it wraps all the way around the side. If we can keep that and just add to those foundations, wicked. And then it comes all the way out to the end of this garage. Yeah, this is the edge. That's the party wall there. If we can go straight up, I don't think they have any problems with going up, and then have a new roof pitch, which is in keeping with that one there. I think you could get 16 rooms quite comfortably. Yeah, literally, I think you'd have to take the whole roof off and start again. Sort of similar to what these guys have done.
That cost to get
2-3 units up there.
Well, if we got the extensions up to the top as well, you probably get 4 rooms up there with a little kitchenette, and it suddenly becomes very worth it. Right, and that is us done up here in Wakefield now. We had our valuation officer visit for this one, which went really well. Good news on the ad board as well. He said that it won't affect the valuation or the merits of the existing HMO, so that's brilliant for us. We can either keep the rent on it and we'll get a valuation based on the added rental value and the rental income per year, or we sell it off and it won't affect the HMO at all, but we benefit from the capital up front from selling that lease. We're hoping that we'll get maybe a 320 to 350 valuation. We will see how that goes. And then good to meet up with some of our partners as well. Let's talk about a site we've got over the road and various other bits and pieces. Darlington kicked off today, amazing stuff. Got some council tax bills to deal with. Yeah. But yeah, subscribe guys, leave me a comment, watch the next video, do your thing.
Mate, I'll leave you a comment.
Shit.